Hey y'all, happy Monday. Welcome to another week of Daily Devos with Nancy Joe. I'm excited about digging in. This week, we are still in the Shoes of Peace and have some really exciting things to talk about today. So I'm glad that you're with us and let's dig in, shall we? We have a lot of scriptures to go through, so that's always exciting. And well, for some reason, these Shoes of Peace, I was the most excited about this piece of the armor. And I think it's the spikes, to be quite honest, to know that those hold us in place and that they are, peace a lot of times gets this wimpy, kind of thing, just easygoing. But peace is not that at all. It is a force to be reckoned with. And so let's dig into that today. Of course, if you haven't read this, Dressed to Kill by Rick Renner, it's a fantastic book on the armor of God and spiritual warfare in general. And so in his book, Dressed to Kill, Rick talks about this peace, these shoes of peace, and what that peace actually is. In the Greek, it is eirene. Eirene is how you pronounce it in the Greek, and its Hebrew counterpart is shalom. And so we, of course, are more familiar with shalom, but eirene is what it is in the Greek. And Rick describes this eirene, this peace, as a peace that prevails. He describes it as a conquering peace. And he also says that it is one of a conquering force. So we are again looking at the force of peace, which is prevailing and is conquering. And Paul uses peace in a lot of his greetings in his epistles, in his letters. He'll say greetings of peace, or he'll end his letters with peace. And this is that eirene, conquering, prevailing peace. And one thing that I learned in studying about this peace, which I just find so interesting, is that it also lends to security, safety, prosperity, and felicity. Now, all of those things sound really good and without any kind of trouble or turmoil. And when we accept Jesus Christ as Lord, we are then at peace with God. And so we're no longer under the dominion of sin. We have peace with God, and we also have the peace that his peace that he has given us, which we'll get into later this week. But security, safety, prosperity, and felicity. See, peace covers every area of your life. There is not one component of your life that should be without peace, or that peace is not for. And you think about it for just a moment. If there was an area of your life where you were not experiencing peace, would you really have peace in any area? Because I don't know about for you, but for me, if one area is of my life is out of kilter, is out of sync, is without peace, then that has tendency, whether or not I see it knowingly or it just happens, it flows into other areas of my life. And so where it could just be work, or it could just be things are crazy at home, or in the ministry I'm having to deal with some things, whatever area, or just me personally, just me. If there is one area of my life that is not in peace or is lacking peace, then that seems to tip over into other areas of my life. And so the shalom of God, having peace with God and the peace of God, is for every area. And it's not to be not to leave anything out. And I'm so thankful for that. And I want to meditate on that revelation today, that his peace is all encompassing. And it's not just to leave one area out so I can focus and stress on that one area. It is complete peace. Nothing missing, nothing broken, having all the necessary parts in their entirety, so that it's not flowing into from one area or one compartment to the next. Because you know as well as I do, if we're lacking peace in one area, it's going to flow into the others. So we'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.